Hey, welcome everybody to another episode of DOS-cider. Nice to have you here, Arzu. Nice to have you here, Comet. Thank you for the resub. For those that don't know, this is our show that we do every Monday. And I don't know if we've really missed many. One or two, I think. Where we rank DOS games. We've been getting requests from subs and patrons inside of our Discord. If you're a sub or a patron, you can stop by the Discord, and there is a room that's only for you, where you can make these requests once a month. So we have a bunch of them lined up for you today. And the end of this song really goes, Mermaid by Anna Monoguchi. Just kind of jump ahead on that one because it's a little too discordant for the background. Alright, perfect. Good to see you, S. Kennedy. Good to see you, Ghidorah. On our last episode, episode 77, we rated Phantasmagoria way down at 190. Honestly, not the biggest Phantasmagoria fan. Sierra Online can't seem to quite pull it together for me. With that said, I'm going to jump on into some of those requests right away. If you want to see all of the VODs for these episodes, or you want to check out the entire list and see where a game that you like is ranked, maybe check out the episode as to why I ranked it that way. You can always type !DOS and go to doscider.neocities.org and find the list, or check out my YouTube where it's got all of the episodes up on a playlist. But we've got our top 10 of Day of the Tentacle, Doom, Heroes of Might and Magic, XCOM, UFO Defense, NetHack, MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries, Maniac Mansion, System Shock, Sid Meier's Civilization, and Wing Commander at number 10. Maybe something would have happened in Phantasmagoria at some point. Maybe. And then the... oh god, hopefully not relevant, but I know that one of you have tried. Bottom 10... Scunny Lost in Space, The Castle of Dr. Malvado, Terror in Christmas Town, Industrial Killers, Snapper Ozzy, The Fortress of Dr. Radiaki, Flintstones, The Jetsons, First Person Pinball, and the undisputed reigning champ for 66 episodes in a row, it's All Dogs Go to Heaven. Although, maybe it'll be 68 today. Maybe it won't. Or 67, not 68. 68 would be next time. In any case, we are going to hop on into some games right away. We were talking about how Sierra Online has had, unfortunately, numerous misses for my personal tastes. I've not been enjoying the Sierra Online games for the most part. We have one request today, though, starting from John Locke Cole. That is not Sierra developed, but Sierra published at least. It is Lords of the Realm 2. We'll see how this goes. A few people have really talked this game up as being something they spent a bunch of time in. It is yet another one of those 140-page manual games. Oh my god, that's loud on my end. Seems like it's pretty loud on your end, too. Cool. I'm just gonna...
Whoa! Damn fools. They all want to be king.
My lord?
They'd have the country in ruins before choosing a successor. I have more right to rule than most.
There will be dark days ahead.
If it's to be war, then so be it. Come, we have work to do.
Yeah, sorry the list is still up. I was trying to get the volume under control first. It was blowing my eardrums out. Ah, all the things that you can do in this game. Harvest wheat. Make swords. Ooh, got a good spinny. Yeah, this intro's pretty good. Sierra proudly presents. But the devs' impressions. It's Lords of the Realm 2, so you can play this multiplayer. We're obviously not going to do that. Probably a little difficult to set up a multiplayer match of 1996's Lords of the Realm 2. Although I did see that there was maybe like people that had done that work to try and get it going again.
Welcome to Lords of the Realm 2.
Got a good, like, it's got a lot of good wave files for audio, it seemed.
Please enter your name and select your shield.
Lord Biggest Dickus. God, that is... They really went for the stylized font there on that one, huh? Lords 1 had Hot Seat, I think 2 might as well. I know it has online play. It did have online play. There is multiplayer online, but like getting it in a modern context and stuff is a little hard. There is real-time and turn-based strategy in this.
Feed your peasants to keep them happy and make them multiply. Make weapons and create an army. Conquer thy neighbors.
So I've looked into this just a little bit because it's a lot. It's another one of those. This is a turn-based strategy, like I said, with real-time battles, apparently. I haven't gotten too far into it, but I just kind of tried to match up some of the early game with the actual manual that I have. Green number good, red number bad. That generally seems to be the case. We have, like I said, 140 pages of manual, I think I said, and I believe that is correct. I'm gonna look over at the manual that I have here. Oh, that's not true. It's only 135. And that includes the indices, which is 4 pages. That's, you know, much more reasonable. So yeah, there's a lot. The main idea is that it's your general kind of Civ type thing. We are going to be getting peasants and then using weapons, make an army out of them, like kind of trying to adjust where they work in different industries and things like that, and what kind of armies we can make, making castles for them. When we start out,
Right-click on items
There
for
we go.
information, left-click.
it's nice they have this, honestly. Really nice.
Use the slider bar to divide peasants between farming and industry. Clicking on industries on the map switches them on and off. Changes you make in a county do not take place until the following season. Cattle provide food each season, or they can be eaten. Wheat can be bought from a merchant and planted in winter. Click on a fallow field to change its usage. Plan ahead several seasons. Don't get caught without food for your peasants. High taxes and army recruiting lower happiness. Very low happiness could result in riots.
So this is our happiness. These are the rations that we have set.
Fed by dairy, my lord.
So you can see our happiness here. You can see our taxes. obviously our population.
Are in
Ooh,
good health, my lord.
seems not great. I'm not gonna hold it against the game for that, because I get the feeling that it's probably an emulation problem. Well, let's see if I can maybe just up some clock cycles. Is that maybe the issue? It's got a lot. No, that's making it crunchier. Less? Might need less. It's got a lot of clock cycles right now.
Your people are in good health, my lord.
Okay, that seems better.
All your people are fed by dairy, my lord.
Oh hey, it's your submission! It sure is, John Locke. And the idea here is, so when we see the rations...
All your people are fed by dairy, my lord.
They're all fed by dairy. So it goes right to left, essentially, on what they'll eat. So there's only 3 categories. It's dairy, then they'll eat the cattle themselves, and I guess they'll settle for some fucking grain. That's kind of the idea. So we can, like, do a little less industry, get a little more cattle. The other thing, and then once you get this far on the slider, you'll see they turn blue, and that's because you have too many, so you're not getting an advantage anymore. So like as you can see, we're already at plus 15. So if we go more, it'll turn blue because some of those workers will be idle and not doing anything, and you're just missing out. I kind of feel like early on, they say in the instructions that it's a good idea to like boost your population and food as much as you can right away. Yes, yeah, they eat dairy first, and then they'll slowly pay attention to the wheat and cattle slider. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is they...
All your people are
they'll-
fed by dairy, my
That's why it says they're all fed by dairy, because it'll go with this first, and it's just renewable off the cows, essentially. Grain, you actually have to plant every season, and, like, make fields lie fallow. You can actually have there is an advanced option for it, also, inside of the options.
When advanced farming is on, the number of peasants required for grain farming varies from season to season, and weather and soil fertility affect wheat output. When army foraging is turned on, armies eat food in the county they're traveling in. When exploration is turned on, the world outside your county is blacked out. It is gradually revealed as your armies move through and conquer new counties.
So yeah, tons of different things that we have for options, which is pretty neat. Too bad that they don't actually have volume sliders for, you know, various parts of it, but that was pretty uncommon. There's been a couple of exceptions, which has been really nice when it's there. And we'll want to get some grain.
Buy these goods, my lord.
Whoa, we do not need a... Whoa, okay, not 12.
Buy these goods, my lord.
So we need 5 for every field that we do. So I'm thinking, like... Probably want a few. Do, like, 50? That would give us enough for 10 fields, supposedly. I now have 50 grain. And I can buy crossbows and timber and ale. Get more cattle. I kind of feel like we're good right here. And let's change some of these. So we can alter its usage, make it cattle, make it fallow. Or we can do this. Since it's winter... You go winter, you do, like, this changeover from lying fallow to actually something that you can plant. And that, like I said, each one of those... Oh, apparently 10 grain to do one. I'm seeing, like... feel like we want to have more cows than that right now. I'm gonna try and like slowly move over. I had 2 more though. Wonder if I do 2 more. Yeah, okay. I don't think I want that. Well, didn't need to buy all that grain, that's okay. Yes, you can also go here and do auto building, and you have an advanced.
A wooden palisade.
If you go to it's
Forestry off.
Forestry off, no.
Forestry on.
Okay, where is it? Is it here?
Mining on. Mining. Mining on.
Where is our county head? Here? No, because that's the line, okay. Where is our main town site? Is it this one? That's the blacksmith.
Blacksmith on.
It's this. Duh,
Click
I'm an
on
idiot.
any area for details about it.
Yeah. But this is where you can manually do all
Click
of
and
the
drag a
peasants.
box around any peasants you wish to move. Then click on the task area you wish to allocate them to. Blackened figures indicate that there are not enough workers to meet optimal production in that task area. Idle peasants appear in an area if you allocate more than enough labor for the task.
So you get like another second weird little spot here that you can like drag people around. This one I don't quite get, because where do we, like, can we scroll on the edges? It's kind of like we don't have everything. I guess it's only getting idle workers. In any case, we can do a little bit more manual stuff there, supposedly. And this is apparently our enemy, Sovereign Land of the Night. And I'm guessing that these are just unoccupied? Taupe and Burnt Umber. Oh, it basically can't pick up people from more than one zone at a time, so if we were like... Ah, I see, yeah, so we grabbed a certain number. That's a pretty bad interface, gonna be honest. But that's alright. We have the
Use
sliders
the
and
slider
stuff
bar
too.
to draft peasants from the population into the army. Don't draft too much of your population, or happiness will drop too low. Choose units by clicking on the appropriate weapon on the wall. You can only raise the types of units you have weapons for. When your army is ready, click the Create button. Your army appears on the main map when you return to it.
This is a really nice, like, tutorial start kind of thing for the game. I like this a lot. We are gonna ignore that for now. I'm just gonna kind of go through these just so everybody else gets a chance to see them. You can see our budget and everything here.
Greatest noble.
And then we've got, like, greatest noble, so it's, you know, just
Most counties.
being able to see our differences with our enemy.
Most troops. Most crowns. Happiest people. Most people. Greatest noble. Send supplies to which county?
We can send supplies to different counties if we have them, which we do not, as far as I know. And we can also
Building a
build
castle
castles.
makes it much harder for enemy troops to conquer your county. Start with a simple castle design, then upgrade as your materials and builders increase. You may produce castle building materials, stone and wood, in your county or buy them from a merchant. When you give orders to build a castle, some of your laborers in industry will move to castle building until the castle is finished. If your castle suffers damage from a siege, you may repair it as long as you have the materials and the builders.
So we have kind of 5 stages. We're currently at Wooden Palisade.
Amott and Bailey.
And then gonna get
A
Norman
Norman
Bailey,
keep,
Norman
a
Keep.
stone castle, a royal castle,
Little expensive for my blood,
a
I'd say.
wooden palisade,
And then here is our enemy friend. Verily, your oppression of the weak and your flattery of the strong are worthy of emulation. Perfect. We'll send this as a compliment. And I guess that we end the turn, because we don't really have, like, much that we need to do here. It's got some charts and things. Pretty early on. Was it this game that you loved as a kid? Maybe. What can I say?
a
Greatness.
message from the knight.
Did such a good job of oppression.
Your people are in good health, my lord.
Okay, so I have a few more people now. There's not any point, because we're not in winter, there's no point in changing these, because they can't plant now. It's too late in the season. We could work on starting to draft some people. We have the blacksmith making some weapons if we want. We don't have, like, almost anybody working on that stuff, though. Could go like this. Kind of like that, actually. This is a nice system of doing it. The slider's okay. Like, it's cool that you can go in and manually do it. Although I do really think this is a pretty garbage interface for doing it. It'd be nice if they just had... If they want to do an advanced interface like this, because this is their advanced interface, is what it's called in the manual and stuff, too. Just do numbers. It's fine. Like, just do a sheet. No, nobody wants to have to do what that is. That's kind of a nightmare. This is the graphical side of things. If you want to do the advanced side of things, that's where you pull out the numbers and just get right into graphs. Like, just go for it. The sickos that like this kind of game will appreciate it. The transitions are pretty long. I don't know that it needs to fade to black every time. I guess that they're doing it because they do change, like, the entire look of the map, so maybe they have some limitations on changing that, but it feels like a long load there.
Your people are in good health, my lord.
Doing real good on that. Happiness is way up, too. Let's take a look at how our enemy is deciding. We probably need to start actually making...
Send supplies to which county?
That's the send supplies here. No. I'll send him another compliment. Yeah, some taxes would be good. I'm also thinking about we probably want to start drafting people soon-ish. I'll maybe wait for the full year. Get back to winter again. Yeah, it's a lot of grain.
A message from the knight.
Okay, whoa!
Here's another compliment from beyond the hills. Perhaps you should kneel before me as your superior.
Okay, I like they've got voice acting for that. That's nice. Arrogant little prick. All my homies hate the knight. Fuck knights. Okay, yeah, they're starting to eat the cattle is the thing. We have to go to -1 no matter what we do. I want to keep on... I'm hoping to keep upping the cattle, you know, requirement here, or whatever. At least for the first little while. Let's go with that. And got a nice population. And got really high happiness, so I'm gonna make them pay a little bit more also. I do one more, -4. I'm okay with the -1, but I don't want to get too wild with it. Now we have a lot of grain to sell, too, if we want. We can go and look at this merchant. We have a lot of grain. Sure seems like. Getting rich. Don't have any crossbows. Iron, all that. What is... Okay, I don't actually know what that symbol is. Oh, mercenaries are available for hire in the county. Okay. I must have missed this one. Our castle building. I'm gonna worry about just drafting people for now.
A band of Scottish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Okay. Ah, there's hire mercenaries. Okay. 1,800 to get 100 Scottish pikemen. 50 crowns of seasonal wages. I was going to hire them. Fuck. Well, shit. That's unfortunate. I must have misclicked a little bit. I still have some problems. I'm real heavy on my mouse right now. And to click the create button to bring that back up. I don't know what I can.
Send supplies to which county? A band of
There we
Scottish
go. Just go back
mercenaries
in.
is available for hire, my lord.
Yes. So I wonder why I can't raise any. I'm guessing that's because I don't have any idle workers. That's probably the case.
A band of Scottish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Okay, we now have an army. Here it is.
After raising an army, move it toward a neighboring county. To move an army, click once on it, then click on a destination. The army marches toward the destination until it runs out of moves for the turn. Right-click it. This is one of your armies.
The Lions. No peasants, macemen, pikemen, knights, crossbowmen, swordsmen, archers, but 100 total men. 15 moves total. See about messing with our neighbor. Also, let's buy a bunch of cows.
Buy these goods, my lord.
I have a lot of crowns. We're gonna do it. Now they're very crowded. And we can turn some of these, because when they get overcrowded, there's a problem. Figure that +5 is a good idea. Okay, villages show prosperity. Gotcha. I wonder if I can just... Whoa! Not like that, though. I was like, I wonder if I can just go a little over. Yeah, there we are. I like that. Oh god, and this one's barren. So you actually have to try and reclaim it slowly. I'm gonna just leave it lying barren for now. We'll make another army in a little while and do the slider bar like you were talking about. Apparently I messed that up. Ooh, there's new mercenaries available. Awesome. Well, we'll try and see what we can do here. Wait, there's mercenaries for these ones, so I don't, hopefully they're not too mad at me. Or they don't have good defenses. I don't know. We'll see what this means.
Your violation of our borders is an outrage. You will pay for these bully boy tactics. To try to conquer a county, attack it by moving your army on top of the town center.
Trying. Okay, and you can also destroy their land, it looks like. That turned it barren, which is maybe not the best.
A band of Moorish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Right, okay. So 55 total weapons. That is, using the slider for this. Really? That sucks. That actually is pretty bad. I guess we'll just do 49? Awkward. Oh, it's 3,000 to hire them. Woo!
A band of Moorish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Okay, now I understand this interface. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Okay.
A band of Moorish mercenaries.
Can't make
is
less than
available for
50
hire.
men. But if I go more than that, then we go over the number of weapons we have. Fine. We'll wait. We'll wait. It's okay. We're fine. How's our money doing anyway? 2,700 crowns. Okay.
Greatest noble.
Undecided.
Most people. Happiest people. Most crowns. Most troops. Most castles. Most counties.
Alright, my pikemen versus the people. Oh god, we are gonna get our asses kicked. So this is apparently a real-time battle interface. Here are my pikemen. Oh man, that animation's great. The big problem that I see is, of course, those archers, which are here, probably? No, I don't want them to move. It looks like they left their archers back. I'm wondering if we can actually get onto the archers. Oh, guys. Okay, you need to stay... Oh, God, now they're getting... Yeah, this is exactly what I didn't want, because I'm hoping to try and get around behind and get these archers, but now they're just going to be able to shoot us while we're here. Seems real bad. The one thing is, we are fighting peasants, so that's good. Get him! There we go. Oh, we might do it! Okay, so that's retreat. Gotcha.
Come on, lad. Pikemen, forward.
Go kick their asses! Okay, things are looking up. The real-time battle format here is interesting. Another victory on my struggle towards the throne. Biggest Dickus beats the people.
Brother, the county has supported you, our troops. You have made an excellent start in your attempt to become king.
And now we're managing a second county. And we have a lot of idle workers here. So let's turn on some things. Yeah, those mercenaries that we hired got a whole county. That seems pretty good.
Forestry on.
There we go. Where's there a mine in this? Do we have one? Okay, so there's a stone quarry. How do we... Oh, there it is.
Quarrying on.
We need stone, because the other one has iron, and we didn't have stone. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So I think some of the counties just don't have all the things, and you can't necessarily build them. They just either have them or they don't. You can get a little happiness from this one. I'm gonna need to start worrying about, things like timber and stone real quick, I'm sure. One of the things is this area does not actually have any kind of, yeah, it doesn't have a palisade or anything. No castle at all. We need wood and stuff for it. Okay.
Castle building. Castle building on.
And for this one, we're very happy. We're going to tax them a little bit more. Everyone's having such a good time here. They can pay a little bit for it. Let's work on reclaiming that field. We'll lose a few cattle, that's okay. Hey, Chronologically Gaming, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Doing a little DOS-cider, ranking some DOS games. Hopefully you're having a good day yourself. Right now we're playing Lords of the Realm 2.
Forestry. Forestry on.
Dang, let's tax him even a little more than that. Let's go up a bit. Give him an 8% tax. I got 100% happiness. It seems good. Hey, love him, Miss DOS. Hell yeah. Yeah, we ranked almost 200 almost 300 games now. We've been having a lot of fun with it. They'll eat some grain. That's cool. Not quite enough to build more of those. What do we got? We have 31. I need to start dedicating more people off of the fields. Or just like turn off forestry or something. Looks pretty good. I'm feeling good where we're at. Keep our people happy and our population high. Man, we are just really losing those cattle. It's okay. We might want to change another one of these eventually into a field anyway. Saying, like, cattle seem worse and worse as the game goes on, and grain gets real strong. And we have mercenaries to hire. If I have the money for it. We do have 3,000 crowns now.
A band of Irish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Like that. 200 of them seems pretty nice. Don't worry, we're only a little poor. Just a little bit. It's fine. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of like, do we just take the next county? Like... use these mercenaries to soften them up and then get the next group coming. The next county probably's got money. We could steal that. That's true. Let me see about, I never looked into the manual on this if there's a way to merge armies. So we'll find out. Try and do that next time. Keep all of our cows. That's a lot of cattle right now. Definitely need to switch some of this to grain, I would say. Let me just do that. We lose a bunch of cows, but that's okay. Because we have less people working on them. I can minimize it a bit by doing that. I think we're good. I think we're good. You think you remember this game, but very vaguely. It's neat. It's pretty neat.
Your violation of our borders is an outrage. You will pay for these bully boy tactics.
I'm pretty sure that you'll pay for my bully boy tactics, as it turns out. Based on what's already happened. So this kind of feels like a tutorial scenario, which is nice. They have, like, having all the voice files and everything just to tell you all the stuff you need to do is really good.
Your violation of our borders is
I'm a bully boy.
Dairy farmers happily report that their cows have given birth to an unusually high number of calves.
A cow bonanza. I just wanted to see on the slider if we would actually get a number of arrows that we're building. But I guess not. There's 20? Sure. I love that. That's okay. Yeah, and I'll leave this fine. I could turn off forestry and iron mine, it's true. Yeah, we're not making any of those.
Mining off. Blacksmith off. Blacksmith.
Okay, apparently we're making armor right now.
Blacksmith. Blacksmith on.
I'm gonna hold here. It turns out just hiring a bunch of mercenaries is working great for murder. I don't need to get my own hands dirty.
A strange and deadly malady affects your dairy herd.
God damn it. Well, that's unfortunate. I like the +5. That's true, we might not be making any bows because all the wood's being eaten up. Certainly possible. Yeah, now it's showing it as blue. Because it's idle. Still didn't make any, though. Yeah, the wood is getting eaten up real fast by that palisade, though. We needed a lot for that. That's okay. We'll just keep kind of doing that. We can turn the blacksmith off, even.
Blacksmith.
It's not a bad idea for us to just go real hard into getting wood here. Also, let's look at our food slider. I'd much prefer to eat grain here, I'd say. Hey, Stronghold! It's not Stronghold, it's Lords of the Realm 2. Good guess, though. Get ourselves up to like 170. Our tax is doing okay. I'm gonna tax them up a little bit more. And we'll keep this one happy for now. Pretty soon we're going to try and trade some of these in for grain. We're getting close to this being reclaimed, which is nice. Same here.
A wooden palisade.
Oh, I didn't move our troops. Oh, I'm a dummy. Dang. Speaking of troops, doesn't look like they've moved any out, which is good for me, I suppose. Watch this mercenary company get wrecked, because it's gonna go bad for them. Will I take the field? Yup. I mean, my guess is that they're just going to have less for the next fight, which is kind of what I'm hoping.
My men ready.
Let's bring our groups together.
Quick march.
God, that walk animation's like... It's bad, but good. Some good voice lines here, too. Ooh, they got a couple of pikemen of their own. And same as before, they've got those archers in the back. I'd like to try and, like, skirt around what they have. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it. Can at least try and chew through some of these before their archers get here and start raining death on us. Yeah, and some of them are able to get around. That might be good. We almost certainly lose this fight. But the next fight's gonna go great. If I can soften up as many of the archers as possible, I think that's advantageous. This real-time battle map is, yeah. I think it exists. Kinda works. It looks neat. I don't think it's particularly compelling. Oh no, those mercenaries! Anyway. Some of you may die, all of you may die, and that's a sacrifice I'm personally willing to make. That's so close. Five seasons. Okay, so we now have the wood to make that. And we can even hire more mercenaries. Probably don't have the money for it. So now I'm thinking, yeah, there we go. We have extra wood now, so we can actually turn on the bows. There we go. Although, weird. Let's go like plus 15. Looks like I might want to turn on the mine.
A band of Moorish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
I wish. God, I wish. Unfortunately.
Blacksmith. Blacksmith on.
I think we're good with this. Groups are looking real nice. This has good music, it's got good art. The voice acting's really solid. They've got like a basically in-game tutorial, which is really nice to have for this style of game. And not common for the time. This is a really nice little game. Sierra redeeming itself by, you know, it not being a Sierra devved game. Sorry, Sierra has been letting me down a lot. They got a lot more men. Well, hopefully these pikemen are good. We're gonna get our asses kicked. We're super dead. Well, I am 200. I don't know.
We are ready.
What is this mess that they have here? So their archers are forward right now, which is interesting.
Of course, sir. And double. Of course, sir. New orders, sir. Quick march.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Nope, bad, bad, bad. I didn't think they had that kind of range. Holy shit.
Of course, sir.
Not a fan of how this ended up. This is a really weird interface. Get in there, guys. See if I can kind of go around this rock and get to these archers. There we go. Alright, we're evening it up. We were way behind them in soldiers at the beginning of this, so things are actually going pretty well now. Alright, we got it. We got it. This interface, though, is kind of just a clusterfuck. And just the way that it goes. It's really slow, but also, like, despite how slow it is impossible to tell where the action is and how to, like, micro. There's probably some ways to cheese it, but it's no Warcraft 2, that's for sure. Like, some of them just idle randomly at the sides. It's strange.
This county all but seals your conquest. One more county, and the crown is yours.
It's just now the only one that matters. They have a lot of damn cows here, holy shit.
Quarrying on. Forestry on.
Let's go the -6 for now. Okay.
This is one of your armies.
Kind of amazed how many we have left, honestly. That ended up way better than I expected. I'm just gonna end the season here. We're not gonna draft just yet. We're getting really close, though. Getting very, very close. Nice. Good happiness. Go to at least 5%. Since it's summer, we'll just leave that. Same here. I don't know why we're getting blue for the arrows. As if we don't have enough workers on it. Changes afterwards. We'll just leave it.
Castle building on. Castle building on. Amott and Bailey.
Getting our tax revenues up is not a bad idea. So this would refund us 200 wood, but cost a lot more in stone, I believe. Is that iron? I don't know.
A stone castle.
It's
A
gotta be
royal
stone.
castle.
Okay, it's gotta be
A
stone.
Norman keep.
It's weird that the stone on your quarry phase looks different than the stone here. That's why it's been throwing me. 'Cause I thought it was stone, but...
Amott and Bailey. A Norman keep.
Yeah, need a lot more stone. See, and then here the stone is different. That's a strange problem too. There's a couple of minor little things like that that are like... Why would the UI be that way? Why would it do that? Like this screen makes me sad. Because in the manual they don't show you this. They just say if you want to go to the advanced screen so that you can individually select and manually move around all of your peasants, just go here. And I was like, oh, okay, of course it's going to just be a spreadsheet and like show you where to go. Nope, it's this weird nonsense. I don't think that interface is good at all.
A village reeve has reported that extra stocks of grain have been found in the village's tithe barns.
Nice.
All your people are fed by dairy, my lord.
Okay, we're losing cattle just because they're overcrowded. We could just send them.
Send supplies to which county?
Oh, hello?
Send supplies to which county?
Yeah, okay, so that's kind of a smart way to do that instead. Seems a little better. Now we're getting some real numbers too for this. 86 total weapons. Oh, hello.
This is an enemy army.
The heroes.
This is an enemy army.
Okay, so we don't know how many are in that. It's gonna be more than ours. Because it looks like it has 2 people. That seems bad for me. I don't have any mercenaries to hire. I really wanted to draft an army and send it there, but I was hoping to merge it with our mercenaries. Probably not happening now. I also kind of wanted to wait one more season so we'd get at least 100.
A castle has been finished in the county and is ready to receive a garrison.
Hey, nice. Up here. Okay, they're not moving, they're just guarding the border. That's excellent for... Oh, no, they're moving. Hey, hey, hey. Don't do that. That does mean I can at least threaten them then. Like, maybe make them move back and actually have to deal with that. Seems like a good idea. Let's make some of that wheat. same. This is a neat game. This is really cool. It's faster and easier to get into than I imagined with a 140-some page manual. That's been better than I thought. I find the map a little bit hard to read as far as, like, what's an industry and what's not. Like, things get blocked really easily. Like, there's the quarry, but it's behind this flag, so it's kind of hard to click on and look at. Figuring out where to click your army to move them is a little tough, because if you click here, it doesn't count, but if you click down here, it does. So, like, the hitboxes are a bit off, like, take a little bit of adjustment. Go ahead, buddy. Hi. It's very nice. Okay. Get those kitty alerts ready, if you got them. Mwah. Send in your cats. Oh, good boy. Did you just get fed? That was really nice of Mom to do that. Thank you, Mom. By Mom, I mean my wife. Not my actual mom. His mom. Hey. Hey, buddy. Mwah. We're gonna try and keep our happiness at like 90. We're doing real good on crowns, it seems. Buddy. Hi. Okay, so we have 113 available. Let's do that. Hi. I'm gonna make, I'm wondering how many I want to do, because we've got the pikemen to help also, so maybe I just want to go all in on the archers and do a little bit less for swordsmen. Might be the thing. Okay. Sorry about that. You gotta be good, buddy. We're gonna try to merge if we can. Okay, you can't go off-road either. That's real important. How? Ow! You be nice. Don't bite me. You just got fed. Why are you being bitey? Normally that's when you're like, I need to be fed right now. Hmm? What? Oh, he hardly ate. Did you want me to feed you? Is that the problem? I think the wrong person... Excuse me, I was fed wrong. Seems accurate for a cat. See where they move their army. We might be in some real trouble.
Heavy rains turn into a deluge, and a field is lost as swelling rivers burst their banks.
Dang. So there's random natural disasters like this. That'll make a spot barren. So we'll need some time to fix it afterwards.
On. Blacksmith off.
Hi. Okay, that seems good. Yeah, attack some more. I mean, having this castle here is also maybe not the worst thing to do. Maybe I should just pull them back to there. Ooh, and they have, Hi. They have mercenaries available right now, which I don't love. Especially since we do not.
Garrison this castle?
Oh, yeah, whoa. Hey, buddy, that's nice, but maybe don't. It's not your microphone. You can't do that. Uh-oh. Well, the good news is we're trying to build our castle. Unfortunately, we don't have the next layer of castle done. Hi, I know. And we can only raise 40. And he's gone. I don't know. Came to yell at me for something and then leave. As cats do.
This is an enemy army. Blacksmith on. Vermin have been discovered in the...
Oof. It's fine. We can just sell some cattle too, I think. Honestly, selling like 60 of them seems like not a bad idea. There's a lot of overcrowding in this spot. And everywhere else is full of cattle too. Yeah, so now we'll just get more. Makes sense just to have that as our economy there. Like here it's crowding too. We're gonna need to get rid of them soon. Well, let's see if I get my ass kicked on our very first attempt. I might. It's looking bad, because I don't know that we've got enough troops to hold this off. We're kind of threatening their own square, but I don't think they give a shit. Okay, so I'm guessing... Nope. I'm guessing that means they have us besieged.
This is an enemy.
Let me take a look at our manual quick. The siege screen. Okay, so laying siege, preparing a siege, winning a siege. Offensively, there are two ways to win a siege. One is by killing all the castle defenders. Archers firing from outside the castle help you accomplish this, but you also most often send soldiers into the castle to fight hand to hand. The other way is to cast the castle's flag. To do this, you must break into the castle in some way and leave one soldier must reach the flag. Okay, you can also have characters fill in moats. So if we had a moat, they could use troops to fill it in on the actual, like, battle screen. As defenders, we might have boiling oil. Missile troops are obviously very good. Okay. I'm gonna pull those mercenaries back. Because I wonder if we can attack their siege lines that way. It doesn't seem terribly clear in the manual. But I'm kind of curious what we can do with that.
Blacksmith on.
I don't think I want to assign more people to cattle. I think what I want to do, if we can, is sell them. Kind of can't on this one. There's no, like, wagon for burnt umber right now. This is a neat little game. I'm definitely feeling myself getting sucked in. Okay, we now have a trader in this spot at least. Yeah, so they're going to be attacking us soon. I have to imagine that's what that is. We're going to sell a bunch of them. Well, we'll do what we can here.
Garrison this castle?
Okay. I have no idea if I should have just been attacking them. I don't know, maybe I should have with these mercenaries. Kind of too late now. So we can try and break the siege a little bit, or at least soften it up, before they can do a full attack on us. I guess that makes sense.
Bowman ready. At your service.
Your orders, my lord?
Bowman ready. At your service. Of course, sir. Archers, ho! Draw swords. Our pleasure. Bowman ready. At your service. Bowman ready. At your service. Of course, sir.
See what their army looks like. Bunch of peasants. A lot of peasants. So that's good. Don't really see many bowmen.
Your orders, my lord? On our way.
Interesting how they're splitting this up. I'm gonna try and fuck up this smaller part.
Archers, ho! Draw swords! Follow me! On our way! At your service! Leave it to us, sir!
Shit. We didn't do it as fast as I needed to.
Our pleasure!
I am so dead. Oh, probably. But like I said, the goal on this one is to at least soften them up before they go after the castle.
Roman ready!
Yeah, they moved in faster than I realized they could. That's gonna go bad. We'll just let him go. Yep. Thing is that as we whittle them down, though, that's good, because they've just got less to attack our garrison. I think that's probably fine. Not 100. Although... Actually, if we do that, then there's not a lot of cows, which could view that as a problem. But I think I'd rather trade some of these to grain. And then you can see the crowding's getting better. I mean, focus a little more on industry. Here we don't have anywhere to sell them, so I think I'll just wait. I'll see how bad this goes. If they're gonna attack us yet.
Your dairymaids report that the quality of your recently bred cattle is very poor. The weaklings...
Okay. Not a huge problem. Whoa, 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 whoa. I was gonna say, I need to eat some because they're just low on cattle. Gotcha. We don't have enough grain to feed everybody. Honestly, what I should be doing is also just sending some to them.
Send supplies to which county?
I don't know how fast that goes. Like, I'm not sure if that'll work so that it goes there immediately. This game has a real addiction to sliders. Yeah, I don't think that. It'd go for next season, which makes sense. Okay, we do have somewhere we can sell this. Hello? There we go. Sell 86 and keep 150. Ooh. It speeds up as you keep holding it down, which is nice, so you don't have to click individually, but then it just shoots past because it gets... There's like multiple levels of it speeding. It just needs to have numbers if you wanted. It's nice when you have both, right? Well, our economy is doing amazing.
Buy these goods, my lord?
That's a lot for... Jesus Christ, these are some high-quality swords. 4 easy payments of 460 crowns. Damn. Could buy crossbows.
Buy these goods, my lord?
I'm thinking, hey, listen, we've got all this money. Let's end this scenario, right? Hi. Yeah, the fact that this army just pops into existence, like, immediately right next to that is kind of sick. Seems real strong. Okay. I was wondering what it would say if we tried to bypass the castle.
Siege this castle?
I don't need to build shit if I want. A lot of archers. Wait. Oh! Well, we've learned a thing. If you try and cancel out of an attack, that retreats them and they all die. Gotcha. Neat to know. It'd have been cool if there was, I don't know, a warning on that of some kind, but I guess that we'll take it. We have to hold these. Oh, it auto-counts. Ah, okay. Guess I should have paid attention to that. How let's not do that.
Your orders, my lord? On our way! On our way!
No, oh my god.
We're
Okay.
ready! Right away! Right away! At your command! We're ready! Come on, chaps! At your service! Archers, ho!
Whoa, 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 where are you guys going? Where were y'all? Thank you, let's not do whatever the fuck this is. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Dude, my friend. No, what? Okay, fine, I don't know. Fuck's sakes.
Your orders, my lord?
Sure. Well, I was trying to set something up, but the game does not want me to. So I guess we're just heading at him. Gross. That was, awkward. Oh, I did click that, yeah, for the computer. I thought that I could unclick that, though, essentially, and it did not want to do that.
At your command. Right away, right away.
God, this is a mess. Fine. Because, like, I didn't click this. I thought that was the one. Is it not? Is it the mop button? Let me take a look. Okay, yeah, mop up is to engage and clear out the nearest enemy. Yeah. And this is the auto calculator. Well, this just became an absolute mess. At this point, sure. It's such a nightmare mess. I figured we'd be able to override the orders of something like a mop-up, but apparently you can't, which seems terrible. Okay, guys. See, like, they also just decide constantly to just not attack. I definitely... This screen is awkward as hell. Yeah, so we lose. That being said, I don't know how they besiege us anymore. They're kind of boned on that front. The siege commences. I don't see them winning this, but maybe I'm wrong. So while we take the field, we can just auto have it happen. We want to look at what the siege looks like, though. So we can send archers up into the towers and up along the walls. This is our flag, so that's the goal. If they get that, we lose. seems kind of okay for what we've got. See, like, characters tend to kind of move around even without orders, which is weird. Send some of them up there. Oh, guys! Hi, guys. I don't know if I wanted you to leave the castle. I wasn't really looking for archers to sally forth, I'm gonna be honest. Well, it seems fine. He's shooting them. That's okay. I'll just leave them there. They're not doing anything about it, so... Oh, now they're moving. Yeah, okay, they're moving up. You can go back inside now. Now, it looks like they've moved their siege engines up. They're gonna try and use those to climb in. I don't see this going so well for them. Ooh. He's going for it. That seems pretty bad. We lose almost nothing.
Buy these goods, my lord?
Not buy. Wrong way. Yeah, I think we're getting a good handle on this, though. I'm starting to really understand this thing.
Buy these goods, my lord?
Am I ready for Monster Train 2 in a little while? I don't know. I mean, I liked Monster Train 1. I didn't love it as much as a lot of people did.
A band of Scottish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
Oh. How about none? But definitely Scottish mercenaries. Have them come up here and merge with this army.
Castle building on.
Nope.
Castle building on. A Norman keep.
View these troops. Yes. Okay, send them out.
A Norman keep.
Still need 483 tons of stone. Okay. Yeah, things are looking pretty good. Extra cows there happening. They're back down to half because they haven't gotten the supplies. I needed to send them a lot more. And earlier. It's okay. They can survive half rations for a season. have a bad summer. Am I ready for it, though? Yes, definitely. Yeah, we have so much grain. I really should have been
Send
sending it.
supplies to which county?
Like, look at how much grain we have. Why wasn't I doing this? I'm gonna play this a lot longer than I meant to, as a quick look, but it's pretty cool. This is a lot of fun. It's definitely got that one more turn. This is also just very much
All your people
a,
are fed by dairy, my lord.
Are they? I mean, I guess. I don't know what else. Like, and this one's pretty... This is a pretty simple scenario. The other ones are gonna be a little more complicated, I'd imagine. What am I tit, but sure.
Combine these
Yes,
armies.
please. Thank you.
This transport is moving goods from one county to another. Send
Alright, I'm gonna
supplies to which
send
county?
some more supplies to this one. I only sent them 200? Let's send them like another 200 at least. Definitely needed to change over to grain a while ago for some of these places. Everyone's on low rations, which is not great.
The recent craze for marriage has led to a jump in the number of children born recently. Only the clerks complain of the need for another census.
More mercenaries to hire?
A band of Moorish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
For 3,000 crowns, but also, it's a lot of mercenaries. Go down another field, maybe even two. I think that's okay. And I'm gonna sell a couple cows. Back down to another 35, keep like 150. Yeah, I'll adjust the fluid slider, I know. I'm working on it. At the end, there's a special song from the game that's an Easter egg. Sounds good.
Is available for hire, my lord.
Unfortunately, I don't have the money. I don't think it's reasonable to try and set that up.
All your people are fed by dairy, my lord.
See, the thing is I might just go half rations still because I really want this area to be able to get some grain fields going. That's what I want to use it for. I mean, we can have them eat some beef too.
All your people are fed by dairy, my lord.
Ooh, not like that. Yeah, I might have to go all the way. Hello.
All your people are fed by dairy, my lord.
Cool. Keep that over 90 if we can. Up this just a little bit. I'm hoping to end this real quick and finish off the scenario. It was neat to see the siege. I think that we needed to see the whole scenario if we
Your dairy
could.
farmers happily
Get all the screens. There are no mercenaries in this group, right? I don't think so.
This is one of your armies.
No, we have 100 Scottish pikemen. Right. Because we can't have multiple groups of mercenaries. I guess I'll have to leave that there. What are we looking at for weapons? 77? Okay. Max swordsman. And get a nice amount of archers. Combine these two armies. Maybe.
Combine these armies.
There we go. So that as our next group. We'll sell off a bunch of cattle again. We're losing them because we just have too many. It's looking good. I want to get a victory screen before we end this one. Ooh, they're coming up.
This is an enemy army.
Worried that they're confident they can come at me like that. Does look like they have a lot. 415 men! Uh-oh. Although it is 315 peasants, so I'm a little less concerned about that. Will I take the field? Yeah, I guess. Ooh.
Your orders, my lord?
Well, have at me.
At your service.
Yeah, the manual talks about the AI for the knight being brash and really big into attacking. I think we just leave it. Like, they split their army up this way. I'm okay with that. I was thinking about moving in closer on this side while they were split, but I think this actually just works better. Just wait. I don't want to get caught with my archers moving. Not all of them, thank you. The only thing that I'm worried about is this, yeah. Dang, I should add my pikemen on that side. Deal with them a little bit better. Because I have to assume that pikemen are better against horses. You'd think. There's a lot of peasants. We do have another fresh army coming in afterwards. Is it good when you're encircled as an army? Just as a quick question. I'll just let it mop up. We almost certainly lose, but that's fine. Pretty sure Sun Tzu said don't sweat it. Yeah. Hannibal? Who's that? Probably some dweeb. They just have different stats. Fair enough. Macemen are high attack, low defense. Pikemen low attack, high defense.
Auto-calc this battle.
Alright, we took out about half. It's not great, but it'll be fine, I guess. Ooh, why are we half rations again?
All your people are fed by dairy, my lord.
Why are we not eating... Is there some reason we're not eating cattle? Thank you. You know, the slider is set, so they should be. Only 32 more seasons and our castle's done, so that's good. I've lost the field somewhere. This one, this one. Oh. No? Which one did we lose? Maybe I did, and it's just... No, there we go. Gross. Some more mercenaries up here we can hire.
A band of Irish mercenaries is available for hire, my lord.
God, I wish we could get the right number. fine. I do kind of hate the slider for that. That just feels bad. Not get the right amount. Everybody's going up grade now, which is good. They're just going right at us. Okay. 269 versus their 181. I'm just gonna have this auto do it. Yup. Absolute slaughter. I think I just combine if I can. Okay. Whatever. Send out some more grain to everyone else. Just in case. Give them each 400. We have so much grain. We're certainly at that moment where we're simply mopping up the map. If I knew how to close out a fight a little easier, we probably would have been able to win a while ago. There we go.
Send supplies to which county?
Yeah, these sliders, they're wearing on me more and more as time goes on. Like, it's not the worst situation, but it is one of those things where it's like, it would just be so much easier to do all of this if you could just type it. Just one of those, like, unfortunate things. It tends to speed up as you press it, is the thing. But it's not about, like, it going faster or slower. It's also that it's just, like, not accurate. Like, look at how we can't quite do the right amount of, like, archers and stuff. Just weird stuff like that. It's just awkward. Like I said, it's fairly minor as a complaint, but we're trying to rank it. We're trying to look at all the little things. There's a couple things here and there that I'm like, you know, could be different. Oh, these, our cows are not doing so good. Stop eating all the cows, maybe. And in fact, let's just start doing that. Minus 177. We are getting sent a lot more grain, though. If we go this direction, we can actually just make some more cows for a minute. That'll be helpful. Excellent. Part of it is we have a large population here. So this is where we should be drafting from. And in fact... I'm going to just merge the armies, so I might as well create this. And send a whole bunch of archers down.
Combine these armies. Combine these armies.
Oh, great, we have mercenaries in both, huh? Alright, that's fine. Send them as separate ones, it's okay. Let's go in and kick their ass. Oh wow, this has been... Ooh, we have been playing this game for a long time. Yikes. I need to get some other games tonight. We'll get doing that in a minute.
The long spell of hot weather in the county is causing fires.
Dang. It's a little awkward. Like, it tells you, oh, you lost a field because of fires? Is it to them? Because where did it lose? It doesn't look like we lost any fields anywhere. Some awkwardness on that, too. These maps are really, really detailed for the time. Like, they went for a really realistic style, and it looks cool for what a lot of these games looked like at the time. But it does make some of this a little unclear occasionally. Not terribly, but just a little bit. This game's really cool, though. 9,400. Let's raise your taxes a bit.
Siege this castle?
We have 240 versus there, 140. Let's just go in. And we lose. Dang. Well. Anyway, let's go in again. And there's their problem.
Siege this castle?
Versus 14, huh? We'll just auto-do that.
The addition of this shire to your lands brings the whole country within your grasp.
Aha!
Oh, no, no. No! I'm ruined. I did everything right. My advisors failed me. My generals failed me. It's all...
Too bad that cut off weirdly, but that's a fun little video too for winning. They put a lot of work into these little, like, cutscenes here. They're pretty good. They're a lot of fun. I have conquered Quaintville. And then now we have the Baron and the Knight as enemies. Yeah, this game does have a lot of charm to it. That's a nice little look at it. It's got a lot of polish. It's got a lot of polish and a lot of charm. There's a couple of areas where it could use a little bit of a UI, you know, update in my mind, but in general, like, for the time, pretty awesome. We did send messages to the NPCs, yeah. We told the knight that he was fantastic at oppressing people, and he didn't like that and decided that he was going to attack us anyway. He's like, maybe I should oppress you, and we're like, nope, no, wrong message. Wrong message, sir. I appreciate what you're saying, but... I do say, like, I really had a little bit of an issue with, like, the real-time battle stuff. It just was unwieldy in some real unfortunate ways. It's kind of before the time when you started to get into, like, your Warcraft 2s, your, you know, Dune, and, Command and Conquer and all that kind of stuff. It's not great at doing that micro type of thing. That is probably the biggest knock against the game. Besides that, though, man, really cool. I think, like, it has a ton of charm to it and a lot of really cool stuff going on. I will say, I do think the thing that I immediately felt that this had a connection to is Celtic Tales Balor of the Evil Eye, in a similar style. I think I like that game a little bit more. But not a ton. This is a really cool game. I very much enjoyed this. Oh, actually, you might be right. This is a 96 game. Keep forgetting this one's quite late. Yeah, it's gonna be... Yeah, that's unfortunate that the micro is so bad. Yeah, this was a little bit later than Warcraft 2. Yeah, that micro is just really awkward. It feels like it's very speed up, slow down for that type of thing. And just clunky overall with the animations and stuff. It's just... I think the biggest knock against it on that side of things, too, is that I don't think there needs to be the real-time battles in that way. I think they could have done it turn-based in a different way and, like, honestly cut back on that a little bit and not have it be a big problem. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I feel like there was a different solution to that. I'm going down from Celtic Tales, but I don't want to go far down. This was a really neat game. Is it better than Lost Vikings? I don't think so, actually. I like this game a lot. This thing has a ton of charm. I don't think it's worse than Lost Vikings. SimCity 2000 also has a lot of charm, is the thing. It's really... These are some tight races here. There's some fantastic games that we're looking at. And this... I mean, when I'm sitting here trying to decide if this is better or worse than SimCity 2000, you know how good this game is. When's the Divinity Original Sin segment? Haven't done it yet. But we do have Civ. Civ was not long ago, actually. Just 2 episodes. We had the Sid Meier special. According to Wikipedia, they did the real-time combat to make it more multiplayer-friendly. Yeah, I just think that you wouldn't want to play that multiplayer or single-player. Like, it's just... Yeah. It just kind of feels like a mess, right? It's not fast enough and it's a little too clunky. Everything kind of feels like it's a little bit of that grid movement almost. And, like, units tend to sit there and, like, hit at each other for a really long time, so you can't do, like, the fast movement around things for that. And it just doesn't quite work. I don't think I like it as much as SimCity 2000, but a rad edition, top 50 at this point, is high praise. So that's Lords of the Realm 2. I mean, hey, I played that game for over 2 hours, and I had meant to play it for an hour, so that tells you all you need to know. I had a lot of fun with it. Fantastic little game, lots of charm. Those cutscenes are real good. Just, like, having tons of voice lines and having them have a lot of personality between the different NPCs is fun. I think that was cool. And just, like, the whininess of your enemy when you beat them is satisfying. Let more games do that. There's a lot of games that do the, like, mock the player when they lose, but it's... And that one I'm like, not so high on. But having your, like, villain or your enemy, like, cry and beg when you beat them and be pathetic, that's some good shit. That's the stuff. That's the shit. Some good stuff there for sure. So yeah, a lot of fun. That one's really cool. There are a bunch of other Lords games to get to, or at least one other. Alright, and in the meantime... we're going to get to our next game. So that was our request from John Locke Cole was that one. And as I mentioned before, that might be... I actually have one last thing to look at real quick here. I think that might be our highest Sierra Online game. Not made by them, but published by them at least. I don't know if we have any other Sierra games that high. I don't think so. Yeah, from a quick look, I'm pretty sure that's our highest Sierra game. Which is rad as hell. Sierra has been unfortunately disappointing. But our next game is requested by S. Kennedy. And I'm sure it is also going for a high place on our list here. Maybe we've got another top 10, because this is a classic. An absolute classic by a little company known as Brand Games. Because that's right, it's Taco Bell's Tasty Temple Challenge, and everybody knows what a classic Taco Bell is. So, obviously, press F1 for game instructions. F1. F1. Okay, press spacebar to play. Cool, that works, sure. The Tasty Temple Challenge time. I remember one time you played Civ 1, you encountered a bug that only ever happened to you once. You try it, researched the wheel for chariots, and then when you were choosing your next tech, the wheel showed up again, so you researched again and ended up researching labor unit and unlocked mechanized infantry. Just stomped everyone. That's yeah, that's a little early. Okay, arrows, control to fire hot sauce is 1, wild sauce is 2, jump is home. Oh god. I am operating on a bad hand. I'm gonna try my best here. Crouch is end. Look up and look down. I might... maybe mouse is better then. Okay. Take that. Alright, we got that. Ah, a chalupa gives us extra life. Oh, and cinnamon twist. Sure, sure. This hot sauce should come in handy. What does our jump look like? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, there's our crouch. Why does it have a jiggle? It's instant and with a jiggle. And oh, I guess we opened. Ooh, did we open that? I guess we opened it. Yep. Sure. Wow, this house is hot. Can't look at your screen. Sorry about that. I never considered this to be a seizure warning. I will let you know when we're done the game. My guess is we're not gonna do this one for too long, because I think I know how to read it. Yo, it's Taco Bell! Love 'em! Woo! There we go. These bullets are very large and filling. Much like Taco Bell's new chalupa that'll heal you for at least 20 points of life. Okay, so how do we select wild sauce? Okay, I did. I pressed 2. Do I need to... Is it here? No. Nope. Okay. It does not want to let us select wild sauce. The gate is locked. Oh, but I still killed the thing behind it. Sure. Well, that makes things easy. Oh, look at that. They put all the Taco Bell stuff on the walls there. Is it just you, or is the frame rate kind of high? I mean, I could turn it down. This seems to be where it's at. This is just doing 100% cycles. Like, I don't know, their walk animation seems okay. It's just that's how fast things fire. God, the bounce of our character, too, like... It just feels terrible. No music. It occasionally does this, like, crunch. Like the Crunchwrap Supreme. Okay, we can look down, but it's a pain in the ass. Are they even attacking us? Oh, no, they are. Okay. They are getting us. I see. Our hit detection is bad. Oh, wait. Do they have, like, a Doom Guy face that gets worse? It looks like it did. Hey, that unlocked something. Okay. Oh, yeah, also, this is a year 2000 game. Forgot about that. I was going to say, I do have a rule that people ask, like, where do you end, for DOS games? And I'm like, well... I'm not gonna do, like, late releases that are after the DOS lifecycle by, like, you know, like, student project kind of stuff. I made an exception for this because it's Taco Bell. This is made, like, this is a commercial product. This is something. Alright, I believe that we have the key to end the level. Okay, so that's not a door? Oh, God. Oh. That's true. In the 2000s, they might not have actually discovered the Crunchwrap Supreme yet. Maybe this is what inspired them. Hmm? Maybe. You never know. Oh, yeah. We're getting... Our character is getting sadder and sadder faced. I see. This is wildly late for DOS, yes. This will work great with some... Okay. Oh, now I can shoot wild sauce. Ah! I didn't have the right gun for it. The bronze key should work here. Alright, I can just fall. Oh! But you take fall damage! You didn't get the grande meal. Try again. Okay. I'm like, how do I try again? Just go back to the beginning. Sure. See, I think that there's actually fall damage. I'm gonna try that again and see if we take fall damage from that. Have I tried Daggerfall? I did a full playthrough of Daggerfall. Nice. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Nissel. Or Nissay. I don't know why I read that as an L. I did Daggerfall years ago, like 2 years ago, as a full playthrough on the channel. I have not yet ranked it for this, so I will not speculate on where it will go on the list, but I could probably get an idea. I mean, hey, Daggerfall will go on the list. We're ranking all DOS games. Somewhere in the 8,000 games that are on on DOS, we will eventually get to it, right? Gotta. So is the sound of us going through the door the eponymous bell? The doing? Is that... I always expected it to have a better clang than that, but... I don't know, I guess that's just how Taco Bell sounds. That's the sound of the bell. Dang, I got a full 200-point life chalupa. I admire their brand game for telling people that, yo, you should have our hot sauce. It kills snakes. Kills them dead. Because that's not normally a thing that I would suggest the brand would do. But, you know, Taco Bell, they're brave. Okay. So do we take a bunch of fall damage? No. So it was just... Okay, there was just a ton of enemies here that got us. Yo, this sucks. Can I just... This sucks a lot. Oh, God, that... Like, look at the bounce. Why did they do that? It's the year 2000. One of the better years of games. Ooh, good. Oh, God. Oh. Sorry? Apparently it had something that it did not like. It did not like layering some audio there, it seems. I don't know what, but it didn't like it. This is almost making me motion sick, and I don't get motion sick normally. God, this is such a... There's no auto map or anything in this either, so like this level has a bunch of verticality and stuff to it, and a bunch of exits, and the doors are like bronze and gold, it seems, but they don't have any visual identifiers, so how would you know? Like, how do you remember which door is which? Okay, I just realized, does that crunch, like... Is that staticky sound? Oh, God. Okay. Is that the scorpion? Does it stop when I kill it? Wow, the look up and down is just... No, I... Game. No, I... Stop killing me and shoot it! Ah! Oh, we turn. You need to be able to move fast to shoot things. Turn speed especially. Like, oh my god. Okay, so now this gate is unlocked, but it doesn't change visually, and you can't... Like, how would you know? Okay, the gold key is mine. Let's go look at what the gold key does. Because it was back over this way, I think. Oh, God, I hate this Bob. Sweet, the gold key worked. Take that. Okay, yeah, so the static noise is the scorpion. Dang. Just couldn't get enough Taco Bell. Don't give up, skeleton. There's always another chalupa to find. Okay, so the gold key you get before the bronze key, which seems counterintuitive. I almost need to close my eyes for this. This is killing me. Just want to... Can I leave this level? I just want to beat the one level. See if, like, a next level looks different. Where was the bronze key? Goddamn. I think back here? And the door swings wide open. What door? Wait. Wait, what door? Wait, what door? What door? Did we bug through it already? Was that the... Is it that, like, that this wasn't supposed to be open and I wasn't supposed to be able to get in here? Like, what the hell? Can we jump through this end? Is that... Taco Bell. Tasty Temple Challenge. It's shit. Never gonna get that grande. Yeah, this is not nearly as unpleasant as the Fortress of Dr. Radiaki. There's a lot less racism in it, so that's definitely an advantage. You're starting to regret suggesting this one. No. This was necessary. I like this less than Hurl. Yeah, this is worse than Hurl. Is it worse than DOS Mega Man? Yeah, it's worse than Code Europe, which just isn't a game. Kind of its biggest sin is that, honestly. I think it... God, is it better than Scunny Back to the Forest? It's in rarefied airs. We have two games that are really cracking into some unseen areas for the most part. Haven't had something rank this poorly in a while. Well, okay. Except for Murder. Man, that game was disappointing. Oof. You know, I'd rather play Scunny. I'd rather play Descent to Undermountain. It's at least interesting. Also, again, I just want to point out, okay, this is a... Like, what are some games that we could have played in the year 2000 to go against this? Oh, you know, Metal Gear Solid, The Sims, Spyro, Jet Set Radio, Pokemon Gold and Silver, Mega Man Legends 2, Skies of Arcadia, Paper Mario, Vagrant Story. How about Marvel vs. Capcom 2 or Diablo 2? How about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2? How about Might and Magic 8? No, 8 was 99. 7 would have been 98. Baldur's Gate 2, though. Perfect Dark, Deus Ex, Majora's Mask. There was a Millennium Edition release. Okay, fine. A re-release of it, sure. But we could also play Taco Bell Tasty Temple Challenge if we really hated ourselves. I don't, so I wouldn't. Feel like it deserves a couple extra knocks because of just that. Murder is just Clue, but imagine if there's like 100 clues and like 150 people to talk to. And so then most of them are like, oh, I don't know anything. And you have a timer, so you just can't do anything. Rate the Taco Bell game using a Taco Bell menu item. So, here's the problem. I have literally never had Taco Bell. So I can't actually do that joke that well. I know some of the menu items just like osmosis, but I've literally never had Taco Bell. Missing out on almost nothing. Like, here's the thing. Something like Murder or Descent to Undermountain at least has the advantage of A, being earlier, so having an excuse for being more shit. 2, having some kind of, like, thought and creativity behind them. Even if it was a bad idea, they at least were trying to go for something. This is just, let's throw this out to make money off of Taco Bell and pretend that we can do this. Let's get Taco Bell marketing money. And man, fuck that. Yeah, Taco Bell seems fine. I don't think Taco Bell's necessarily bad. It's just, here's the thing. When was the last time I had McDonald's? Probably when I was 8. Like 30 years. When was the last time that I had, like, a Whopper or anything from Burger King? Never. I've never eaten at Burger King. I don't eat fast food. I just don't. I've had, like, Little Caesars once. I just don't eat fast food. I just really don't. Officially the worst rated Hurl engine game on the list. It is worse than Hurl. It is worse than Hurl. Congratulations. You did good. Speaking of things I haven't done, this is one I've played a lot from this game company, and we've done some of their games already on the list, but I've never actually done this one. This is Arzu's suggestion for this month, and an actual classic by a lot of standards, although I don't know. I've never played it. We'll see how it goes. This is a little game called Jazz Jackrabbit. By Cliff Bleszinski, baby. It pretty handily clears Snapperazzi. Snapperazzi is a fucking nightmare hellscape and I hate it. Why is All Dogs Go to Heaven in the Hell spot on the bottom? I'll let you learn about that by checking out that episode. I won't put anyone else through it. Not yet. high. That's nice. This is already really good. 94 with sound and music volume sliders separate? All Dogs earns that spot. It sure does. It sure does. Wow, change keys too? Dang, that's awesome. Like, that's legitimately really good for the time. Or, trying to find something that might work for my hand. Still a little messed up, as you might imagine. I have not played Cannon Fodder. If you hit !DOS, you'll be able to go to DOS-cider.neocities.org and see the full list of all the games that I've played. And you can search it. There's 281 ranked. Ah, yes, of course. They do have to do this. The baby one. Sure. Let's go with a medium. It starts us on a medium. Let's do a medium. This has a lot of polish to it right away. Okay. Oh, you have to mash. That kind of sucks. Oh, and we have a timer for the level. Gotcha. Oh. Oh, this is... Wait. Wait, is this a Sonic? Hold up. I had no idea. This is a Sonic. I never knew. Oh, God. Okay, so here's the thing. I kind of hate Sonic. Because of this exact problem. You get going fast enough. Like, reactable. It feels like you need to go fast, but then go... Thank you. Thank you, Yanbatari. They did what Sonic was too afraid to do. This is the inspiration for Shadow. I get it now. Like, it wants you to go fast, but if you go fast, you die. God damn it. Wait, do you have a double jump? Or no, I just hit something in the air. Oh God, it's so hard to follow when you go fast. Like... Yeah, like, the speed that you can go at is way too high for, Rabbit Stink. Wow. Can't believe they would do that. Get 'em, Jazz. Yeah, I'm, unfortunately for this game, I'm an advanced level Sonic hater, in that I don't think that Sonic was ever good. Okay. Oh. That's the end? Sure. Yeah, I'm a high-level Sonic hater. There's never been a good Sonic game, period. Not a single one. This is really aping Sonic, with, like, even the power-ups look the same. Wow. Like, having the bounce pads, kind of surprising. Honestly, the gun kind of adds to it a bit. It's entirely fair not to like Sonic as a Sonic fan. I mean, my problem is that... Okay. Like I said, it wants you to go fast, but in going fast, it just makes it really hard to react to things, and a lot of the actual, like, platform... Like, what am I even doing here? I can't even see. It's cool that you can go this fast. It was kind of like a technical surprise at the time, but... Actually avoiding damage and hitting enemies and stuff is just... feels awkward. You don't get the tight timing and stuff that you get in better platformers like Mario. What? How would I... Oh no! Oh, that sucks. Oof. Alright, so here's the thing. I'm trying to aim down to shoot down, because I'm guessing that that's what it wants me to do. But by pressing S, which I rebound it to, that goes to saves. But nothing warned me about that when I was rebinding keys. And nothing showed that, like, S was an option as another thing. Like, it's not like I can rebind S. And now I can't rebind anything. Now that I'm in here, I'm just stuck. Got some great art. Good music. Decent enough anyway. Oh, it's even got the bonus Sonic levels. This is... I am... Okay. Like... Come on, man. I'll say, this is just one of those games, too, that I don't think controls as well on a keyboard. I'm a big computer game player, but, I think a lot of platformers don't always work that well on them. In games like this, like, I don't know. This music is a banger, though. And, like, Mode 7 style graphics like this are kind of cool. No, it's not Mode 7, that is a Nintendo thing. Very different, but it's got that style. Oh, exit. Fuck, I didn't mean to hit the exit. Interesting. Oh, the way that those break apart is a, Epic Games special. Holy shit. It's got some real good music, actually. I like this one a lot. This track seems good. It's really loud again, though. I turned the music down. At least it has that. It has really good volume sliders, like... Yeah, it does totally go Green Hill to Chemical Plant, doesn't it? Even the tunnels, like... How is it this much of a Sonic ripoff? I just... Oh! Oh, when the drop hits! Okay, this song's good. This is hitting me. I can see why people liked this. Okay, you can't aim upwards. I wonder if you could aim down, if we could rebind things. How do I get out? Oh, there we go. I see. Not what I meant to do, but sure. Okay, those are just unkillable. Gotcha. Ooh. Oh, there we go. It's kind of hard to tell where we're supposed to go here. This thing's grown on me a little bit. Maybe it's better than Sonic. Okay, I don't know how to go that far. Even as an advanced level Sonic hater, as I mentioned, it's a little much. Can I? Thank you. Yeah, and we'll talk about this game. Everyone mentions the music. Makes sense. That music is fantastic. Oh! We didn't listen to the music from, the special music from Lords of the Realm 2. We never went back to that. We may need to readjust. We'll see. About the special Easter egg music it has. What have we been collecting these for? Just score? Can I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Oh god, this is a maze with no arrows. And all the walls are the same. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, there's no tell for where the exit is here, is there? Can't seem to see one. Oh, kitty. God, this soundtrack, though. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna try one more to get past this. I was wondering if there's like some bosses. I wouldn't mind seeing a boss in this thing. See, like, it just feels like everything's designed just like in Sonic. Go fast, go fast, go fast. But if you go fast, you just run into everything and die. And I mean, I see people always say like, well, yeah, that's the fun, is that you have to like learn the levels. But I don't know. I'd like to be able to do them without, like, feeling like I need to memorize almost where you need to go and stuff. Having all the different ammo and stuff is neat anyway. I don't know how much it adds, but something. The previous session at least had the very hard to see blue arrows. Yeah, yeah. Okay, this is different too than Sonic. Going into medieval land is a thing. So yeah, but like having spikes on the sides of walls, that's the kind of shit that I just really hated the Sonic style games for. Like, go fast. Haha, you went fast, idiot. Gotcha. It's like, no, come on. Like, okay, wait, am I supposed to jump on those? I guess? That didn't seem like a jump on type thing. Is this a... Do I jump on that, or... No. Okay. The big lava wall doesn't hurt me. The floating sword does. Gotcha. Weird. Yo, this music is so good. God, we're gonna have to play Dare to Dream, Cliffy B's first game, so we can compare it to this game. I did play Dare to Dream before, but it was before I started doing DOS-cider, so it doesn't have a ranking yet. I'm gonna have to replay it to rank it. I'm sure it'll do great. Some of the hitboxes are a little suspect there. I feel like I was a long ways behind that sword. Jesus, these jumps. Trying to be precise and slow on these to get up in here, because otherwise you just bounce your head against the wall, is not great. Okay. I'm glad that it got away from being pure Sonic on some of these levels. Because those first few really... Oh no! I can't go down! I can't go down! Doesn't tell me that S is a thing. It needs to do that. Will it load me in the middle of the game, or am I start at the start of the stage? Yeah. Alright. I think I'm good then. We got a good look at this thing. I have an idea. Although, I will say... So first of all... I should pull up the music that was given to me as the Lords of the Realm 2 Easter egg song. Well, we ranked this one.
My lord? Yes, my lord? What now? Let's get digging! Oh! All right! My lord? Yes, my lord? What now? Let's get digging! Whoa! Look out! Excellent! We'll enjoy this! Excellent! Leave it to us, sir! Excellent! We'll enjoy this! Excellent! Those damn fools! Dig in! For honor and glory! Dig in! For England! Dig in! For the throne! This is the weirdest shit I've ever done. Whoa! Dig, 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 dig in! Whoa! Ho! Whoa! Ho! Let's get digging! My lord? Yes, my lord? What now? Pikemen, ready! Archers, ready! Iceberg, ready! Ah! Can I be excused?
Dang, does that put it above SimCity 2000 all of a sudden? Do we need to rethink? Nah, but you know, pretty good. Meanwhile, here, while we rank Jackrabbit, let's listen to some of the sound here. That sounds like some of the stuff you get out of Saddam Sonic. That's from Lords of the Realm 2, not from this. Jackrabbit is different. That was the thing that somebody wanted me to look at for the Easter egg music in there. Yeah, you know, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Just wanted to make sure that that was clear. This game's really good. I did like Jackrabbit. The music is fantastic. The art's good. I like that they have, like, there's a lot of polish, like having music and sound sliders. I know that sounds like you're really giving them points for that. None of them have that. Like, that is not a thing in games in this time. That's really, really nice. That's super convenient, great to have. Unironically, that is a huge bonus for that game. The camera zoom is pretty bad. And it's because of that, I think that it goes pretty close to a game with a similar problem, which is Duke Nukem 2. Yes, especially not as on-off toggles, but sliders. On-off toggles were getting to be common, but sliders were not. And I mean, 94, not late enough to, like, really have that be cemented. Being able to do, like, changing keys, stuff like that is fantastic. It's certainly not Rayman. It's not, like, that far off. I don't think it's quite as good as Duke Nukem 2 either. Duke Nukem 2 has a ton of charm. It's really fun. Duke Nukem 1, oh my god, that game is incredible. Funny, you're saying that in Jackrabbit 2, they zoomed it out more, so it's better? But, they had the opposite problem with Duke Nukem, where Duke Nukem 1 is zoomed out, and it's great. And Duke Nukem 2, they zoomed in, and they got better art and stuff for it, but then it's really hard to see enemies, and they just shoot you from off screen a lot of the time, and it's just obnoxious that way. Where is Duke Nukem 1? Yeah, still 34. Yeah, that makes sense. Duke Nukem 1 is an incredible game. That game fucking rules. It's so good. Held up way better than I remembered. Game is fantastic. I don't like this as much as Quest for Glory. I think I might put it above It Came from the Desert, though. Game has its own problems. God, this is some great music, though. It has a really good OST. I'm tempted to put it above Tomb Raider. I don't think it quite deserves that. I really like Network Q Rack Rally Championship 2. I played that game a ton as a child, and it's really good. These are all very solid games. I mean, it's even below Scorched Earth, which recently had a very important day happen for it. Mother's Day, because it's the mother of all games. Top 80 game, Jazz Jackrabbit, not Jack Jazz Rabbit. Defeating It Came from the Desert. I think it deserves it. This music alone is so good. And hey, it's not my style of platformer, but I can respect what it's doing still, if that makes sense. I think it still deserves a little bit of love. And then, finally, last, and also least, we have a non-request today, where I just found a game of my own at random. I hit random, and I came up with this. And hey, listen, it's important to acknowledge all of the layers of DOS games, and we haven't been able to mention this yet. These kinds of games. Squints. I did check this. I checked it after I found it. But you've got, hey, listen. We had to eventually talk about the gigantic elephant in the room and its endowments, which a lot of games cared about. This game also advertises that it has both adult and non-adult play. So, you know. That being said, you have to go to their website to get the nasty stuff anyway, which I doubt is still alive. Oh, what did you just come back to? We're talking about all of the wide world of DOS gaming. And this is all safe for work. This is all safe for work. We're gonna go to Sash. I've checked this out. Ooh. I did a detailed and personal investigation. God, no, I did not. You control the colored pieces. Our opponent is Scully. Our object of the game is to control more playfield spaces than our opponent. Alright, we have selected the piece. Now move it to an empty space. You can also jump your pieces to spaces, but it will not leave a piece behind. Convert pieces. By moving or jumping a piece next to an opponent, it converts all of their adjacent pieces. Winning and losing. Winning and losing the level is over when the playfield is full. Whoever has more pieces wins the level. Player can also win by forcing the opponent into a situation where no moves are possible. That shows the tally of each player's pieces. They've been 5x'd. Now look at this. I do not have control because I had to play this to make sure it was safe. I thought that it was frozen. Nope, it's animating. Look, the number is disappearing for the 6. And it's slowly going up as they now have 7 pieces. Okay, there we go. It is finished. Okay, let's wait for it to go to 8. Oh, okay, we have control again. Whew. Perfect. Hope this game stays Switch safe. I checked it out, so I know what it does. Yes, again, once again, I will mention it. I am not going to anything that is not Twitch safe. So this is the speed you would normally have to play this at. Don't you worry about blank, let me worry about blank. Okay, so with that in mind, I am now gonna just ramp the cycles up to like some stupid number so that we're throwing a billion horsepower at it to overwhelm the absolute fucking garbage this is doing. Close the box and in there. So yeah, this is the game. But then you get to see the lady. I win the dress level. And if you try and play another level, it just says, you gotta go to the website to get the real stuff. Which, we're not gonna do. So let's look at, apparently, there is another safe one that I didn't look at, because, hey, if it's safe, then it's safe, right? Hopefully, it should be. It's called Alien Invasions, this should be okay. No, we will not be going to the website. Ah, so it's like... Sure. Minarets, I believe, right? What those are called? Oh, God. They have an obvious terrible bug with this. Like, look at how bad that is. That's so terrible. I figured, though, I had to, when I came across this randomly, my thought process was, listen, we've avoided all the adult games, but also it's important that we mention that, oh my god, DOS had a lot of adult games. Oh no, my play pieces, the aliens. Anyway, I think we get the idea. There's no music. This is just to look at the ladies. She had a really cool red dress. That's kind of nice. Always love to see a nice dress. I'm sure that's what they cared about, right? The fashion? I think that any player that was looking at this was probably like, you know, just trying to figure out what kind of fashion it could have. They maybe even had like, maybe there was a way to buy the dress at the end of it. Maybe that's the website. We don't know. We won't go to the website, so it could be anything. All right? Who knows? This thing would have been absolutely excruciating to play. Like, again, down at a more reasonable cycles for the time. We'd have had to sit here and wait for this number change. You might not go to the website, but you did. They sell ammo loaders now. Amazing. Perfect. Like, at this point, if I'm sitting here and I'm 15 years old and desperate, I'm just getting the Sears catalog. Like, this is so slow. Oh, man. Takes notes. Checking the woods. Yeah, or the woods. The woods is a great place to check, yes. That's true. Or as it turned out when I was working construction in a place that had partially burned down and I was doing a big reno on, we were first demoing it, like ripping stuff out. It's like 70-year-old kind of building, ripped into the walls that were lath and plaster, and pulled out all of the like porn they had stuffed in the walls as insulation. Lots of classic stuff there. This game will really teach you some patience. Is this edging? Is this what's I'm not up on all the things. Like, you know, I'm kind of old. I've heard about this. I think that I know this. I can't believe that 5X makes you mandatorily edge. Oh my god. I figured that I have to play it on normal speed for a little while to really feel the pain, the full experience. Yeah, convenient. That's true, Grimmeth. Conveniently, for what you're going to be doing while playing this game, there's games that have like one-handed or two-handed modes, and this game has a lot of no-hands mode, so you can, you know, do what you need to in any way that you can. Like, for example, you could sit there and drink some coffee and, I don't know, read a book because it's the 90s. This is, oh god, this came out in the year 2000. Okay, so you could play like Snake on your flip phone then. Perfect. Coffee in one hand, Snake in the other. And with that, let's rank 5X. I don't think it's as good as Jazz Jackrabbit. Hey, let's listen to that soundtrack again, shall we? Some reason I'm going down. I didn't even mention why, but I was gonna say, the controls are functional, but think that you need a torturous, like, 10 seconds of animation to change the score every turn. I don't think that it's, like, as far as adults-only games go, too, like, I mean, it's not adults-only, because they had the non-adult version. You got to go through the adult version to get to, so what parent is doing that for their child? But in any case, it's got functional controls, no music. Terrible animation, it's super slow. And like an adult-only game doesn't have to be bad. is the thing. I don't think that I'm gonna knock points off of it just because it has, you know, a certain function, but it's also just shit. Oh yeah, if you go to the second level in the Sasha content, it very immediately goes to go to the website and shows you a bit more. And it's all covered, but I didn't want to go there because you know, just in case. Weirdly enough, less creepy than Snapper Aussie. It's definitely above these. It's not in the bottom. It's not in the bottom 10. That being said, if the animation was not so goddamn slow, if it didn't take 10 seconds every time the computer took a turn, it'd be like here-ish. It'd probably go up quite a bit. Actually, I'd probably, without that animation problem, I'm gonna be above Aliens. I'm gonna be around here. I'm gonna be right above Aliens. But does have that problem, and it's fucking bad. That is terrible. I'd be so fucking frustrated after. I mean, I was extremely mad about realizing that it would take me like 15 minutes to finish a level if I just did it at normal speed because everything's so slow on that one animation. And it feels bugged because all the other animations work fine. No, it's keyed to cycles. Like, okay, so like here, when we look at this game, go back to this for a moment. No, it's not actively malicious, but it's a bug. Like, they fucked up. Because look, this animation's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The speed of this is okay. That animation works. Our score is fine. The animation that they have goes okay. And then it tries to change the computer score. I was also being very generous to this game by saying 10 seconds. Because that's almost 20. Actually, oh god, it might be over 20. Yeah, that is almost 30 full seconds of animation. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see all of it. Yeah, like, again. So, like, here, when I do my moves, like, look at this. That responds great. That animation's fine. It wipes away good. You have, like... And then... Kershunk. And it starts fading it out. I thought for sure, I was like, well, I can't just show this game because it's broken. It's just, like, the emulation's broken or something. Like, it just freezes and crashes. Nope. And again, year 2000. Nightmare. Put on some more jazz Jackrabbit music. God, it has such a great soundtrack. I had no idea it was this good. In the year 2000. Yeah, because of that problem, like, I would definitely rate this over, like, Alf, the First Adventure, if it wasn't for the fact that animation is so bad. Sorry, you were just trying to piece together how that would happen. No, I think it's very important to stress what was going on there. It's an obvious bug. Like, they fucked up. The person that wrote that did everything fine, and then had a bug for that one animation and never fixed it. And it was released fucked up. Like, they just It's just that. It's just they fucked it up. That's the only answer. And because of that, it is unfortunately doomed to a terrible score. I do think it is better than the Taco Bell Tasty Temple Challenge. Because on the one hand, this game is like annoying me that I can't play more of it, whereas I wouldn't want to play more of Taco Bell Tasty Temple Challenge. So at least there's that. I'll give it that. I think it's better than Scunny Save Our Pizzas too, but it feels I'm like on some level I'm like, yeah, this is a Code Europe situation. Well, here we go. Congratulations to 5X, our first adult game that has non-adult side content also. A top 300 DOS game for now. Congratulations. And with that, I'm gonna head out for today. If you're a sub or a patron, remember, you can stop by the Discord and request a game a month that I will rank for this. You can also look at all the episodes on our YouTube playlist, or you can check out just the ranking on DOS-cider.neocities.org. We got a whole ass GeoCities style website for it, just to feel in theme. And for that, have a good night. Thank you all the people that put in games this month. We had a lot of fun. This was a roller coaster of a day. We had some real bangers and some real not. So hope you all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. We're going to try and finish up a little bit of our Caves of Cud run, because I've made it to the second furthest I've made it, and I know that there's some people that have checked out of Caves of Cud, because we were stuck doing some early game content, and I promise you, there's going to be some real cool shit that happens in the next stream of this. So I'll see you tomorrow, and I'm excited for what's coming. And it's not me, because I can't play 5X, it's too slow. Send you over to somebody else. Thanks for being here.